Okay, you guys, so August 1st was one hell of a day for Cardi B and Offset because Cardi finally announced that she's leaving her man. Now, when she filed, she said it was because of irreconcilable differences, but we know this man been cheating on her like a dog, okay? No remorse, just doing whatever he wants to do for some years. And me personally, I think that had a lot to do with the divorce. But there are some fans calling cap with this whole situation. They think it's a publicity stunt. Now, this has a lot to do with the blind item that said that Cardi B will be pulling a stunt the first week of August. So the blind item reads, a secret meeting about the Nip Tuck female rapper's album took place this week, and her bosses don't think her fans are motivated enough to keep it on the charts. And then they go on to list everything that has happened since Cardi B dropped her first album. And at the very bottom it says, the people who signed her are embarrassed and the moles are talking. That's why she was so rattled this week. A publicity stunt is scheduled for the first week of August. And then they followed up with another blind item yesterday and said, the publicity stunt mentioned in an earlier blind item about the Nip Tuck female rapper Cardi B was right on time. Thanks to her, investment in female rappers is about to dry up because the higher ups at every label are using her career and fans as a case study. The Lotto sounding rapper Lotto is in the same predicament because she can't stay on the charts or tour arenas either. The bosses at Nip Tuck Rappers label will cut her budget in half if her second album isn't out by September, and wish they had signed the three-name female rapper Megan Thee Stallion, who was shot. Someone at the label mentioned a surprise drop, but her bosses are against it. They are scared that the fans of the currently touring rapper Nicki Minaj will organize and embarrass Nip Tuck by buying their fave's album on the same day. Could you imagine how embarrassing that would be? Cardi B, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. And fans responded by saying, not gonna lie, I'm calling it. The Cardi B and Offset divorce is a publicity stunt for her album, and they planned this. Mark my words. There was a blind item that came out earlier this month, I believe, saying that Cardi B was gonna do another publicity stunt the beginning of August, so I'll believe it when the paperwork is finalized. Let's face it, divorce announcement was just a publicity stunt. Cardi B is not divorcing Offset. I'm starting to think that she just wants attention and all, and not really wanting to release an album. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think Cardi B is taking it to the next level and divorcing her husband? Now, also on yesterday, she did announce that she is in fact pregnant with baby number 3, which is really not a surprise to a lot of us because the evidence was just stacking up. And she posted her baby bump and said, with every ending comes new beginning. I'm so grateful to have shared this season with you. You have brought me more love, more life, and most of all, renewed my power, reminded me that I can have it all. You've reminded me I never had to choose between life, love, and my passion. I love you so much. I cannot wait for you to witness what you have helped me accomplish, what you pushed me to do. It's so much easier taking life's twists and turns and tests laying down. But you, your brother, and your sister have shown me why it's worth it to push through. So like I said, it was a lot going on yesterday, but I want to know, are y'all buying it? Do y'all think this is a publicity stunt? Now, I even have to admit, the timing was impeccable, okay? So we'll just have to wait. We know if she does divorce him, that wasn't the publicity stunt, okay? But we know if they work things out like they did before, that it's looking kind of shaky if you ask me. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this. Moving on to the next story. Okay, you guys, so Scrappy has stressed his mama out to the point that she had to be hospitalized. Now, I don't know if y'all heard, but it's a woman going around telling Scrappy's business, saying that he got her friend pregnant after they had a threesome. Now, allegedly, Scrappy was supposed to be talking to her, but take a look at what she said.
Put a finger down if you were on a Now That's TV show and you won the show, and you and the guy who you won the show with decided that y'all were gonna see where things went, date, and potentially get serious. Put another finger down if you were at his house one day and decided that you wanted to invite your friend over so we can all get lit. And he tells you to have her Uber to a gas station and you pick her up from the gas station just so she doesn't have his physical address. Put another finger down if y'all were vibing, turning up, getting lit, and y'all all mutually decide to have a threesome. And then a month later, after having that threesome that you brought your friend into, she calls and tell you that she's pregnant and by the guy that you're talking to. Put another finger down if now he's gaslighting you into thinking that it's your fault and you're the cause of this, and you need to now handle the situation and talk your friend out of having a baby that he does not want. Now put another finger down if after having a conversation with her, she decides that she's keeping the baby for sure and there's no talking her out of it. Put another finger down if after y'all both come to the realization that she's keeping the child, he decides to constantly hit you up, making you feel like there is still a potential and chance out of this relationship outside of the fact that you're having a child with my friend. Put a finger down if you was a dumb hoe and thought that that was really gonna work. Comments like these cannot go unanswered. Yes, we use protection. The only thing was that in the middle, I had to leave because I had to go get my daughter. My daughter comes first. So I left her there only off the strength that I knew that she was going back home the next day. And because me and him are talking, I trust him. So a month goes by and we get a phone call that she's pregnant. I call him and I ask him what happened after I left. And that's when he proceeds to say that he was so drunk and high, he don't remember anything that happened after I left.
And this situation is what got Mama D put in the hospital with possibly having a light stroke. She says she does not understand why her son continues to make the same mistakes over and over again. It's like he does not learn. But me personally, baby, you cannot let your son put you in an early grave. You got to understand this is his life and he's going to continue to do what he wants to do. So she's going to have to find a way to disassociate her feelings to the point to where it does not affect her health, because no ma'am, you should not be in the hospital because this man is having another baby. But prayers up to her. But go ahead and take a look at her live and y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
I'm in the hospital. I can't tell you which hospital. They admitted me. As y'all know, a lot of stuff is going on with my son. And this is, y'all see? So, I'm going to show y'all the... This is my blood pressure. So Mama D not doing so well, but I'll be fine. I'm a fighter. Okay? It's just sometimes with life, it's just too much. Sometimes stuff can be too much. You know, sometimes when God delivers you out of one evil, I don't understand why people will walk into another one. I don't get it and I don't understand. I'm tired. I'm just tired. When I was young, I fucked up. I did not listen to my mom or my dad. But when I bumped my head, I listened. Because I had a bump on my freaking head. I don't understand when someone makes mistakes. They just keep making them. So, all the stuff y'all been hearing, I don't know if that's true. Only time will tell. I got my son back. I don't care. But the chick that's telling the story, I wonder who in the H told her to tell his story. At the end of the day, don't nobody know but him and her. None of that. But I know for me, Mama D, I can't take it. I can't take it. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I'm in the hospital. I really came from my blood pressure, and my left hip had been hurting real bad because I got an artificial hip that I was in a head-on collision in 96. And the last hip surgery was 20 years ago, so that hip should have been replaced 10 years ago. So with the pain of that and then all these crazy stuff, it's just, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. And I know I'm a very strong person, but I'm flesh and blood and I'm human. I can't take all that. It's too much. It's too much. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for your prayers. So they're trying to see, I'm talking very good right now. They're trying to see if I had a light stroke. So far I've had 1 CT scan and 2 MRIs, right? Okay. When I got admitted, my blood pressure is 202 over 108. It was 240. Yeah, it was 240 over 115. I can't take it, y'all. It's just too much. It's too much. Too much. It's too much. And I'm wondering why a certain young lady didn't reach out to me. Yeah, fill in the blanks. I know. And you know my crazy husband, Ernest, y'all, he gonna say, oh, who'd you call? Did you call? Who got called 3 minutes before me and 30 seconds before the other person? Initially, let's be clear, I wasn't feeling good, hadn't been feeling good for a couple of days. And I went to Remy baby shower in South Carolina, Columbia. Had a nice time. She looked so beautiful. And stuff just started coming. Texts, people texting me, sending me this, sending me that. And I'm like, so, you just can't believe everything that you hear because people lie, people run off misinformation. But at the end of the day, when I get a little better, Mama D gonna get down to it, don't you? Mama D is gonna get to it. And I mean it. Hear that damn blood pressure cup thing doing me again. Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta be still, because I talk with my hands. Coming down a little, it keeps going up and down, up and down. Wish it'd make up its mind. Anywho, but say prayers for my family. Y'all know I got my son back, right, wrong, or indifference, right? So that ain't gonna never change. That'll never change. I'll die holding up a flag for mine. You feel me? And in that order, for real. So I just want to let y'all know I'm in the hospital and just a lot. It's too much. Too much. Too much. Love you guys. Bye-bye.